Hello, it's me, Eggnog, your everyday LEGO Star Wars enthusiast, and I thought today it would be fun to take a look at and review the 2022 Republic Fighter Tank. Let's get into it. Like I said, we're taking a look at LEGO Set 75342, the Republic Fighter Tank. It comes with 262 pieces and will set you back $35 in the US. And here's the set. This set comes with 5 minifigures, 4 of whom are unique completely to this set, and are probably going to be the main draw for anyone buying this set. So let's take a closer look at some of these figures. The first figure in this set's going to be Mace Windu. He's unique to this set, and I think he's probably the best Mace Windu we've seen in LEGO. So as you can see, he's got a very nice front print, very good leg print, and a waist print here. It doesn't actually flow. I mean, there's some flow there, but it's not perfect. But I do think it looks good. The little bit of white down here on the legs doesn't look the greatest. I don't know what that's sort of supposed to represent, but I feel like it would have been cool to get like dual molded white legs on here to kind of represent those clone trooper boots that he would be wearing. If you flip him over, you can see he has arm printing, which is very nice if we can get the glare off, but just to represent those pauldrons or whatever they're called that they wear on their arms, looks very good. A simple back print, nothing much to look at there. And on this arm, probably the coolest part about this figure, you have this arm print with a very cool, very detailed Republic emblem. And I think that's great. I wish LEGO would maybe use something similar to this on all their Jedi generals. I think that would be a nice touch. But I think it's this arm printing here that really pushes this figure into being, in my opinion, the best Mace Windu. And his head print is pretty simple, but I think it does a good job representing the character. The next figure on the list here is the 187th Legion Clone Trooper. And what's interesting about this is that this is a Legends figure, because in canon, in the Clone Wars, Mace Windu's clone squadron, the 178th, are not purple. I believe they're a dark brown. I think the purple looks a bit better. I think the design originally comes from a Black Series figure, but I think it looks great. The clone here has a little shoulder thing with a little strap down there, some purple printing on the belt, good foot printing, nothing on the waist, some leg printing. Very nice figure. Again, that helmet looks very good with that purple, a good color. The fin doesn't come quite as high as I would like it to, the purple on that top fin, but at the end of the day, very good figure. If you flip it to the back, again, purple belt, the other side of that strap. Just another cool clone legion that we're glad to have. And this should be noted that this set comes with two of these figures, and I feel like with this set being as cheap as it is, this might not be the hardest army to build, if that's something you're interested in. I certainly think they're very cool, very unique, and I would in the future like to see myself having a few more of these guys for the collection. But what are clone troopers without their captains? And this set does come with the 187th Legion Clone Commander. I messed up there. Very nice figure, very unique, very different from your regular clones, and I think he's cool. I do have a couple gripes, mostly coming here with this. They used to make these in cloth, and I just don't think they look very good printed on, the little leg covering things, although I can't remember the name right here. As you can see, the helmet is just the 212th Airborne helmet that it just has a little bit of purple markings on it. If you flip it over, the back print is nothing crazy, but it's definitely a cool figure to get. I like the look of the Airborne Trooper helmet, and I mean, yeah. It's one extra clone, right? Who's gonna complain about that? This set also comes with 2 battle droids using gunmetal gray blasters, but everyone knows what a battle droid is, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Overall, I think the figures in this set are great, especially just these 187th clones here. I think it's a very cool, unique thing to have. The Mace Windu's great. And 2 battle droids, it's always nice to have more battle droids. So this, in my opinion, is the good part of the set. Now let's move on to the actual set, which I think, personally, is a little bit flawed. So this is an interesting set here, and I have some things I really like about it and some things I really don't like. First off, I think it's actually a surprisingly good build for the price it is. It seems... I remember when I first opened up the box and there were only like 2 bags, I didn't think this set was going to be as big as it is, and I am impressed with that. But there are some problems with this set. The big one for me, and I think a lot of people, is this cockpit piece here that kind of finishes off the set. It doesn't fit right. There's this big gap here, as you can see, if I'll move the guns down, right here. And no matter like what you do, whatever you try, you can't get that gap to go away. And it's just such a crazy design flaw that I've seen like mocks that get rid of this so easily. It's just something so weird that I'm amazed LEGO would let pass. And I think it really is a big detriment to this set and really just lowers it down a lot for me. It just doesn't look good. The other problem is a lot of stickers. These are all stickers. Stickers all along here, all along here. These Republic insignia stickers. And they add some detail, but at the same time, they're stickers. And I don't really like stickers. Again, more stickers here, here. But now, as you can see here, set has some cannons that can fire off. You can put some spring-loaded shooters in there if you want. I don't have them in right now. So as you can see here, I put in some spring-loaded shooters, and the only problem is that when they're in here, they rub against this thing and kind of halt the distance it can travel. If you shoot them out, which is real simple, you just pull down there. They can go all the way back around, which, I mean, they wouldn't in like canon, but it is something fun for a kid to do to kind of make it, again, once you shoot off this, it can like shoot in almost a full 360 degrees. It's only really being stopped by the ground. Looking into the interior of the set, this can open up, the back here can open up, and you can open up a little lid here, and it reveals it's pretty bare bone. It's just all flat ground, but if you really want to, you can fit a trooper there. You can come around back. Just gotta slide a trooper in there, close this up, and then as you can see, this just broke off. That is some trouble I have. It's just kind of kept on with the skeleton hand pieces, and it'll often cause it to fall off. And also, the pilot has to be in a bit of an angle. Again, very cramped interior. And then up here on top, as you can see, there is just a little control panel, and you can put your clone captain in there to lead his forces to victory. Also up here, there's some antennae that look nice. They're a little fickle. They pop out kind of easily, but it's not the biggest problem. That's not going to break it. Set has some nice transparent pieces there to sort of represent windows. The colors are very nice. I think the red and white and green is good. It looks good on display. Besides this part, the colors kind of set it out from bigger, bulkier, grayer ships. A lot of gray. So this one's sure to pop. Definitely better than the previous model, but I do think the best turbo tank has to go to the old Clone Wars one. It also should be mentioned that there are wheels at the bottom of the set to make it easier to play with. You can run over some droids if you want. And yeah. So overall, my feelings on this set are pretty mixed. I think the build is alright. It could be a lot worse, and we've seen worse versions. But the amount of stickers and this big gap right here just don't do it for me. It really brings this down a lot. On the bright side, I think the figures are great. Any clone collector, Mace Windu fan, anyone who likes purple really is gonna like these clones. It's relatively cheap. I do think for $35, you really can't go wrong with a set like this. I feel like there's more pros than cons, but I'm also not gonna praise it to high end as you can imagine. And there you have it, folks. The Republic Fighter Tank. I hope this review has been helpful, helping you decide whether this is worth it or not, and if anything else, I hope it was somewhat entertaining. Until next time, I'm Eggnog, and I hope I see you in the next video.